good day from Kamakura, Japan on this Tuesday, October 4th. It's currently 22 degrees. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out here. Very nice indeed. Yeah, we've had some good weather in the last few days. It's very nice. And the garden's looking pretty good. So right in front of me here, you can see our okra are still producing. Looking very good. So in a few days, we'll have some there. And over here as well. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Our potatoes are doing very well. They're jamming. Look at that. Very nice. And over here, I was wondering in a few episodes past what these were. Well, they're potatoes. Volunteer potatoes. I may put some more in here. Yeah, it'll still be warm for quite a while. And as you can see, our pineapple is doing very well. I mean, this is the best I've ever done with a pineapple. And as you can see, it's quite big, quite nice. Yeah, everything else is doing okay. The golden trumpet bush is looking okay. And over here, our avocado trees are looking quite good. Okay, our strawberries down here. I think we'll get some more. And our little grow tower here. You can see we've got some strawberries coming in quite nicely. Very nicely indeed. Yeah. So we should get another round of those. Our English thyme is doing well. And over here, we did lose one of our papaya. But we're doing fine up here. This one is really getting big. It's the biggest I've ever seen one. Yeah, and we've got a new one coming in here if it doesn't fall off. And the main upper garden. Our Napa cabbages are looking good. Starting to form nicely. Our 4 main cabbages. Yeah, look how big they're getting. Yeah, we have a little bug down there. That's why this netting is so crucial. And look at this cabbage here. A little hard to see through the netting, but they're doing well. I think we have an eggplant that's forming here. And I saw another flower. Yeah, there we are. There's another flower in there. Good. So maybe we'll see some more eggplant. And over here, our carrots. They're coming up. We won't have to do too much thinning. But over here, I don't see anything with the radishes. Well, I'll try them a little bit later. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot our broccoli. Yeah, our broccoli is doing very well too. Very nice. Okay. Oh, and I see here our begonia has come back. Very nice. I've got a new camera here. Let me show you. Yeah, this is a Sony ZV-E10. A very good camera. And Sam Valentine, thank you Sam, he was very kind enough to send me an English language manual, a full manual. It's over 100 pages, about 167 pages, and PDF form. So that's very nice, thank you. Problem was, when I bought this phone, the only language that it will display is Japanese. Well, I guess it's made in Japan. They didn't need any other language, so it's a domestic model. That is not an international model. But yeah, some of it I can understand, and some of it I have to translate. But it's a good lesson in learning Japanese, and a good lesson in learning this new Sony camera. It works very well. Yeah, I'm learning that it has a lot of good features. I've been watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube and getting up to speed on this new camera. I think you'll like it. So everything looks pretty good out here. Let's go inside and work on that clarified butter. Now, before we go into the kitchen, I'm going to take a look at the grow tower here. See how things are doing. Everything looks good. Our spinach is coming along nicely. And down below, our coriander and our arugula. So for the clarified butter, the ghee, I've sterilized the jars I'm going to be putting it in. And they're cooling off now. And I'll take the lids out as well. Okay, on to the butter next. Okay, I'm going to be using just under 1 kilogram of butter. This is unsalted butter. So what I need to do is to chop this up into pieces that'll make it easier to melt. It would take forever if I put the whole block in there. So in the meantime, I'm going to get this pot heated up, and we'll get our butter cut up. And it's already come down to room temperature, so it'll be easy to cut. So let's see. I'm using this paper towel here so that my hands don't get all buttery. Okay, in goes the butter. Okay, so once this comes to a boil, we'll be in business. I'll lower the heat, and we'll be on our way to clarified butter. So it's about 2:30 right now. I'm guessing this will take about 45 minutes. So at about 3:15, we should see some progress. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to bubble and foam. Perfect. As you can see, it's starting to separate. And the solids are beginning to form on the bottom. You just don't want it to burn. And here we can really see how well the separation is going. And you'll notice there is some evaporation. That's natural. Okay, I think here we can really see how well the clarification has gone. You see the solids there floating towards the bottom. That's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to stop stirring now and simply let this clarify fully. So at just after 3 o'clock, I think we're done. You see how much clarified that is? So I think we're ready to transfer this to the jars. I'll turn off the heat. Okay, I have 2 jars of roughly the same size, and my funnel is lined with a nylon filter, and I'll gently pour the butter in. Okay, I'm going to fill these relatively evenly. So I'll switch over to this one next. See how clear that is? Clarified butter. Okay, so this one here is basically full. So the remainder will go into this one here. And you see how brown the bottom is here? It's not burned, it's just brown. And that offers a lot of good flavor. Some people will actually use that. I'm not going to, but some people use it for flavoring in other dishes. So here we have it. In just over 30 minutes, we have clarified butter. I made a batch last week just for a test. And these are shelf stable. You can leave them out, you can put them in the fridge, you can freeze them if you want to. I wouldn't freeze them in glass though. They would expand and maybe crack. But they will keep quite a long time. So if you're watching your calories, clarified butter is the way to go. And if you want to fry something, clarified butter has a very high temperature threshold that won't burn whatever you're trying to fry. It should fry up things very crisply. So from start to finish, it takes just over 30 minutes, somewhere in between 30 and 45 minutes if you're a beginner. So please give it a try. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? Let me sit down. Let me sit down. Let me sit down. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. How you doing? Yeah, so this was Japan's first shogun, Minamoto no Yoritomo. Kind of cool, huh? Eir-chan. Eir-chan. Come here. Come here, boy. Yeah. How are you doing? ありがとうございました。行こう。おはようございます。それは何ですか？ここにムカゴ。うわー、すごい。すごいでしょ。これはムカゴがあるの、ムカゴ。ああ。山芋のね。あ、これはそうそう。これは山芋ね。うん。マウンテンヤムということで。私の庭にある。これムカゴご飯にできる。ムカゴ？ご飯。ああ、ムカゴご飯。ああ、はい。炊き込む。ああ。うん。ちょっとお酒とお塩入れて。ああ、これ面白いよね。これ面白いと思って可愛いじゃない？そうそう。ちょっといただいてってそうそう。カゴに入れようかなと。うん。So here we have a persimmon tree. We have a few fruits here and there. Hi. Hey, little guy.